Alrighty. Hello, hello. This was such a last minute decision. I was just like thinking about it all day, but I just really wanted to stream for Kaveh's birthday. I mean, right now it's almost over, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Um so I just wanted to do maybe one of Kaveh's hangouts today. Because I have not played Genshin. I mean, I played it yesterday, but it wasn't like I was just catching up on a couple things, so I'm actually hopefully gonna do something today. I'll probably start out with my dailies and then just jump straight into the hangout, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm not planning on having this stream be super long because I have to work tomorrow, but it's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Um, I won't lie, my voice is a little bit shot, so I have my tea, so I'm not dying the entire time. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Just gonna jump into it. Um, I tried to find a freaking party hat and I couldn't find it, so I'm sad. It's fine. Alrighty. See if this will pop up. Cool. Got my peppermint tea and it has honey, so hopefully it helps a little bit. Ah, yes, the dreaded loading screen. I won't lie. I think DGen hours are probably like my favorite. Um, just because I am very much a night owl, if you can't tell. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would totally stream for like 3-4 hours, but I have to work and do adult things, so that sucks. But it's okay. At least I have a little bit of time before I have to sleep. So I'm gonna try and get some stuff done. And then I will come up with a schedule for this week. It won't be a whole lot, maybe 1 or 2 streams to not today, but throughout the week. We'll just see how I feel. So yeah. It's so quiet. It's so painful. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh my gosh, this loading screen. It's gonna be the death of me, I swear. I guess I'll just drink more of my tea while it decides to load. Got one more to go. Almost there. Oh my gosh, are you gonna work? Maybe? I love peppermint tea. It's probably one of my favorites. The only reason I don't drink it a lot is because I it doesn't have any caffeine and I need caffeine. I thrive on caffeine. I'm too sleep deprived to not have any sort of caffeine. Okay. Gotta grab this stuff. A potato! My favorite. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna do my dailies. Bam, bam. So I had a game night tonight. I mean, I went obviously, but and it was really fun. We played this game called Munchkins. I'd never played before, but ended up winning, and that was really fun. I have like insane beginner's luck, and then after that, it's like downhill. So, yeah. But it was really fun. I enjoyed it. It like we were planning on playing a couple different games, and they decided to play that one. And I was like, oh, it'll only take like an hour, and then I'll get home and I'll stream early. It took 2 hours, and then I had to come home and get ready for work for tomorrow. And so now I'm like, oh no. Did I? No, this is my other team. I forgot.
Solidify.
It's fine.
I'll protect us.
No.
Dodge this.
I do want to do the event on stream because, I mean, obviously, Kaya. I love Kaya. I mean, Klee too, but Kaya. So I'll probably do that at some point. Maybe, depending on... I may do this Saturday. I'll definitely stream on Saturday at some time. Friday night, sadly, is going to be busy. I'm so sad. But, yeah, maybe sometime during the week. I do have a shorter day on Wednesday, so I might stream on Wednesday. But we'll just see how I feel. It really is going to depend on that. Well.
Let the show begin.
Oh, I hate their shields. I'm too lazy to bring out a pyro unit, too, so it's just kind of like... It is what it is. I'm trying to make this quick. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I'm gonna have to switch teams after this.
I'll protect us.
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
Hey, let's go. No, don't hit me.
Dodge this.
Okay. I guess I gotta go over there. Which one is that one? Okay. I need to make sure I change teams. Like, this team isn't bad. This is, like, more of my main team, but I feel like I just want to do it quick, so I'm gonna change to my other one. Cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, I went to the wrong thing, bro. There we go. Okay. I need to find... hold on. I gotta swap you. I'm sorry, Shinha. I'll build you eventually.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
Oh my gosh. Nice, nice. Okay. So it is over here. Leave me alone. Not gonna lie, this tea is working quicker than I thought I would. I mean, it may not stay this way, because I'm not gonna continuously drink it, but it's helping, so that's good. I'm gonna fall. Oh, maybe not. Hiya. There we go. Okay. Let's get this over with.
Cool it.
Let's play. Think you can get away?
Nice. Okay. Next one.
Freeze.
Oh, wrong way. Heh. I don't know if I want to fight you. Nah, I kind of just want to... I'ma leave. Goodbye. Defeat the rune. Ooh, wait. Is this the one? Ooh, I think this is the one. Maybe. So I went to this bakery earlier today. It's one that I go to, I don't know if I'd say regularly, but more of like I'll go to it every so often, like at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. And so they kind of know me there. But they had these vanilla cookies. I mean, they have quite a lot of stuff. Oh, why did I hit them? And so I got some. I haven't tried them yet, but I'm really excited. They smell really good. So I have one with me. I just haven't eaten it yet because I got distracted. Man, doesn't even... Ow. I stand corrected. No.
Freeze. Forth, my blade. From whence you came.
Here we go. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh. 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 Hey, let's go. I don't even need to collect calla lilies anymore, but like I do just cuz. Okay. Ella Musk. Oh, hello. Hi. Cause I need the loot. Bro, why do I gotta go with you? I'm just gonna end up killing him, you know this. She's a runner, she's a track star, I guess. What? Nah, I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, she's doing it. Okay. Nice. Man's about to start dancing. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Accidentally. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ella. No. Ah, crap.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
No. Don't hit me. Okay. I'm just... Bap. Sorry, I kind of killed your friends. Oh, there's another one.
One with my blade.
Sorry about that. Oh, what's that? Is that another potato? I love potatoes. Okay. Sorry, I kind of killed all of them. I'm sorry. I misclicked. She just ran. All right. Let's see. Well, that's the last one. Okay, cool. Well, I need to go over here. Da, da, da. Okay. My son. I love him so much.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What?
Ad Astra applesauce.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay. Wait. Okay. I can't remember who I put out. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I need... Oh, this is... Okay. Never mind. I don't need to do anything. Alright. Let's see if I can get... Where'd it go? Oh. Wait. You have not reached certain endings. I know. Complete... Wait. Okay, bet. I'll do that first. Hold on. Where did it go? Okay. Oh, crap. Wait. Hold on. Now I gotta find it. I probably should have checked before, but it's fine. Okay. The illusions of the mob. Okay. Bestie, I can't even remember. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Oh my gosh, it's right here. I'm stupid. Okay. His location is currently involved in other quests. Which quest? Oh, suspicious smuggling. Oh, case. Okay. Suspicious. Oh, right. Aha, I knew that. Yeah. Well. Am I gonna try to speedrun this? Probably not. But, we shall see. I literally haven't played Genshin since yesterday, so haven't done anything. So now I guess I'm gonna do it now. This is a great idea. I'm running out of tea already. Dang. I feel like I've had so much tea today. Like, I can't even keep count of how much tea I drink in a day. It's at least 3 cups. But I do love coffee. Like, I love coffee a lot. It's just, I kind of have to be in the mood for it. Tea is one of those things that you can just drink whenever, wherever. Coffee, you kind of got to sit down and be able to enjoy it and not, you know, have to worry about, oh, drinking too much. You can't really drink too much tea because it's literally hot leaf juice, but like, we're not gonna talk about it. Why am I looking at you? Goodbye. Okay. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm going the opposite direction that I need to be going. I guess I'll just jump off. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I am so far behind in Genshin. Like, it's bad. Like, so it's probably a good thing I'm doing these now. Okay. So, am I farther away now? Probably. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh no, okay. Wait, huh? I think I skipped it. Oops. Wonder, yeah, I know. Let's see if I can find it. Is it in? Do I have to go in? Oh. Oh, that was weird. Dude, it didn't load. That was so, that was so freaky. Oh.
Wait, you two! Just a moment, please.
Yo, what's up?
You're the Traveler in Paimon, right? I thought you two looked familiar. People have been talking all about you.
They have?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have a moment? There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Who are you?
My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the Academia. You're friends with Sino, right? I've heard him mention you before.
Oh.
Currently, Sino is out investigating a case involving smuggled canned knowledge. It's been days since we've last heard from him.
I'm sure he's fine.
No. Do you think he's in trouble?
Nah.
Well, to be completely honest, it's pretty hard to imagine anything that could pose a threat to Sino. But since we haven't heard from him, we're starting to suspect that the case might be more complicated than we had originally thought. Word has it that you two are brave, smart, and extremely capable adventurers. Do you think you could lend us a hand and help investigate the smuggling?
All right. Since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
Do you have any further intel on, or regarding this place?
Large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. Sino suspected that there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences.
Oh.
And unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action. Last we heard from Sino, he was investigating somewhere outside Sumeru City. It seems that he had found some leads at the time, but we haven't heard from him since.
Sounds like we better go look for him. Come on!
Sands of Solitude. Ooh. Okay. Look for clues outside the city. Ah, my foot's falling asleep. Bruh, no. There we go. Ooh. Nah, I'm too lazy to get that. Oh my gosh. It's him. It's the man himself.
Sino! There you are! We finally found you!
Hi, Sino.
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence, but I'm very busy at the moment. We'll have to chat some other time.
We heard about the case of smuggled canned knowledge.
That's right! Nabil asked us to come and check on the situation.
So Nabil told you about this? Divulging my location without authorization. I'll let it slide for now. This isn't the time for that. I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa. Sounds pretty complicated. But having a chance to catch bad guys with Sino, it's like we're a part of the Matra. Alright, sign us out!
Ooh. Look for a mantra. Okay. How far? Okay. I love the music in Sumeru.
Hey there! Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We just saw him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with the Matra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as
Did I
fast as I
activate
could.
a different
little
quest?
slower,
Hold
and he would have
on.
caught me.
I think
There's
I might.
no rush. Please, take your time.
I'll check.
What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think
Oh.
I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
Sure. Bye. Oh no. Oh my god.
Alhaitham?
I freaking. Oh my god.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the
Oh
lie
my
detector
gosh.
test. This indicates that what he said
my-
is
it's
highly
my
credible.
man.
As such, we've decided to launch
Oh
an
my gosh.
investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm unsurprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for
Aw.
you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
Okay.
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh,
Okay.
come on! We already said that we're coming!
Okay, I think I might have accidentally activated the other one. But let me see. Yeah, wait. Okay, that's fine though, because that's the one I needed to. Okay, cool. So I will do that one then.
Heartbeat.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jonghyun. I kind of want more tea, but I know I probably shouldn't drink more. I don't know. I love him so much. Oh my gosh.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation.
Oh.
If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right.
Oh.
Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
Oh my gosh.
He's the same as ever. Casually ignoring people, just like he did back at Aro Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
What do you mean?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
I mean,
Excuse
he's
me,
not wrong.
acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha! I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Oof.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
Oh.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Okay. Whatever you say. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Iman's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Iman has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know Siraj?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with.
Oh my gosh.
For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution.
Oh.
From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Suraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilias, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However,
that's why my
these
memory is
memories
so
aren't
bad.
truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus.
Yeah.
Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are two things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember.
Rip.
Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Suraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment.
Oh.
But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Okay. Oh, this way. I forgot about that. I have like 3 different quests going on at the same time. I'm like, I'll eventually get them done. I just keep forgetting. And I just haven't had time to play a whole lot other than like doing dailies and logging off. So, rip. Head towards the Research Preparation Center. Yeah. Gotta go fast. Can I just... jump! Jong-yoon! Jump! He said no. Making you jump. Hello, mustache man.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make
Dang.
sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least.
Bro.
Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Wow. Poor dude. He just wants his paycheck. I understand. Hiya. Gonna run all the way back up. Huh? Oh. Did he just come out of the bushes? What the heck? What just happened? Hello? Oh, okay.
Ilyas? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
That's suspicious.
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well,
I'll
with the
open my
downfall
water
of the
bottle.
Sages not long ago,
we go.
many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
Hmm?
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Oh? Are you good?
Ilias? What's wrong?
Is he about to pass out?
My head. It hurts.
Bestie?
I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Collective consciousness?
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the Overmind.
This Overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members, based on their assigned number and the task's importance. Lastly, this system must support the rapid exchange of information within the collective, or even better, allow its members to share their memories and emotions.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
Oh, when
It's
you
just
put
as
it that
Alhaitham
way.
said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers.
Cat.
Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Okay. Is that this way? Am I going the wrong way? No. I didn't even know this was out here. The music is so good. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Almost there. Let's see. Ugh. Oh, she's right there.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
Dang. Okay.
That's enough.
Oh!
There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true, though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Dang.
Please wait.
The shade.
I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
She doesn't seem to like
sass.
you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right, then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Yeah, man deserves it. He's had a rough couple of days, bro. Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh, it's further down. How much further down? It's down this way? Maybe, maybe not. Higher. Oh, it's too late now. Guess I gotta run all the way back up. Oh, I screwed up. Hold on. I'm gonna take the lazy route. Okay. So it's down here. This way? It's the longest. My gosh. I don't know if this is up. Right way or not. Lower? Okay. Hold on. I'm awful with directions and out of game. Is that higher? Oh. Bruh.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and get your paycheck. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Oh my goodness. Wait, where's the elevator? It says ride the... Well... Huh? How do I ride the elevator again? Where even is it? I have no idea. How do I ride the elevator? I forgot. It's literally been so freaking long. Okay, hold on. How? Huh? Up there? Okay. I'm trying to remember where the elevator... Is it? No, it's not. Okay. Oh my gosh. No, it won't let me... Oh. Bruh. Okay. Let me see. Unless it's... Oh my gosh, it's literally right here. This is the longest... Okay, there we go. How did he get up? Oh. How did he get up here so fast? That's what I want to know. He's just chilling. Hey. Oh, if I can click on you, jeez.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Oh, we gotta... Ugh. Okay. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Are you done? That fast? I was just looking at stuff. No, he's not done. Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation.
That
What is
low-key
it?
scared me. Oh my god.
Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Oh.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Oh yeah. Let's go. We zooming. Alrighty. Wait. Oh. My knees. They're like slowly dying. Wee. Oh, you know what? I need to get those mushroom thingies from this dude real quick. Hello, Master Chef. Dang, you calling me an idiot? Bro, what did I do to you? I'll take these, thank you. I just bought all of these. That's defense. Oh my gosh. The dog. We're here.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Oh, it's raining.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Oh my gosh, wait, she's actually really pretty. Oh my gosh. Hello?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again?
Wait, is that his mom?
All right, you can tell us.
Oh.
Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Minor headaches don't make you
not to be a hero.
scream, bro.
Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
Oh, dang.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Well, he doesn't want his family to worry.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilias? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent.
Dang.
Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
Bro,
It'd be
I'm
great if
trying
we
to
could
be
think
like
you.
you.
But first things first. I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
Are we gonna fight someone? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Pride and Prejudice. Okay. Oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Okay. Ooh, hold on, I gotta get those. I like started building the Wanderer and then I low-key forgot. There it is.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take a look.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I guess. Hold on. Oh. Bet. Nah, it's fine. Here we go. I'm dead. I guess I didn't need to switch. Okay. I should have known. Ooh.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas!
Man ran away.
Where'd he go?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
Ah, where is it? Oh, it's over here. Whoa. Huh?
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
Bro. No.
What's the matter?
I think I saw a glimpse of Ilya's past.
Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now.
Oh, really?
They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilyas was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Oh.
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is now returning to the collective.
Oh, so he tricked us?
Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't think I need this. No. Okay, I'm taking it back. Oh. Wait. Huh? Oh, wait, I think I get it. No! Dang it. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay. So there's gotta be a way.
Strange. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to use 2 keys at once.
Use 2 keys at once? What do you mean? Oh, wait. There's that one. Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Okay, and then I need the other one? Well, let me take it. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, they switched around my...
Solidify.
I didn't realize that.
Here you are.
They switched around my, I forgot what the word is. My line out, that's what I meant. Hold on. I forgot that they
Brace yourselves.
switched around my thing.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Rise. Stabilize.
Flicker.
Let's play.
Gather. This is order.
Here you are.
Oh. Sweet.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This
Oh.
place looks like it's been done for a while.
Okay. I'm so confused.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How
Oh.
easy.
I guess I'm not supposed to interact with them like it? I don't know.
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must
Dang.
get rid of him.
Oh, it's happening again.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you've brought down?
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame.
Oh.
What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer. But he chose now, of all times, to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects
Oh.
you at all. But do you know how many people myself included, needed this project to complete their studies. Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you're blinking out again. What did you see this time?
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
I gotta find him. Wait. Oh. Okay. Oop. Oop, wrong thing. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Bruh. I'm losing my mind. Does that do anything? No, I don't think so.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Okay. Wait, how do I? Oh. Okay, what if I take this one first? And then, okay, there we go. Again. Oh.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Ah, where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
Whoa, that zoom.
What did you see?
Elias wasn't forced.
I can't believe it! He really did trick us! That giga jerk! No, Siraj is
Not a
the real
giga chad, a giga
Elias
jerk.
is just a regular jerk. Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him, and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Nice. Oh, it would probably help if I actually went on the bridge. Ah, it's fine.
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilyas. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here. To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the Hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
You were already Siraj number 36? But
Oh.
you passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the Hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free.
Oh.
That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilyas, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilyas?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
So you're that giga jerk!
Giga jerk? Huh, how bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the Hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied
You're not gonna welcome
the
me?
merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the Hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. Plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control. And it will lead the academia towards a new future.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
No.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
Yeah.
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Dang.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
Oh.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilyas would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to...
What happened?
Wait, it's back to normal already.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive?
Oh no.
Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from?
Yeah, there's so many. Oh my gosh.
Feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
Hey, Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Alright, here we go.
Solidify!
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well.
Think you can get away?
Nowhere to run!
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Quicker.
Yahoo! Yeah. Yeah. Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Nowhere to run. Crumble.
I keep pressing the wrong person.
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work.
Fight me. Ow. Thanks.
Stabilize.
Yahoo! Let's play. Think you can get away?
Surrender. Refract.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong at the Academia. The Mantra.
Here you are.
Here we go.
Nowhere to run.
Jeez, I hate that.
Yeah. Solidify. I will have order.
What was that?
Surrender.
Yahoo!
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
He's waiting.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon you.
Oh,
Well
shoot.
played.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh.
A new cycle.
Sorry, Sino.
Yahoo!
I was not paying attention at like all. Circuit. Oh. Circuit, please stop.
Brace yourselves. Let's play.
hasn't it been resolved yet?
Was there an error in our judgment?
Oh, shoot.
The will of the collective cannot
Oh,
be wrong.
crap. Okay.
The
I'll have to
Overmind
time
must
this
have
right.
made an error in his judgment.
This may take a while.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among them. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? Not necessarily.
This is order.
The process of
Oh, I
elimination.
think okay. Just had to make sure. Yeah, because I have like no reactions to go off of, which is not good.
Stabilize.
So this is gonna be a long while. Oh, I keep doing that. It's the other one. There we go.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Gather.
Flicker.
Ah, I keep doing that. Oh my god. I'm so used to having Zhongli in the second spot.
Here we go.
Oh, shoot.
Solidify.
Alright.
Brace yourselves.
Flicker.
No.
Scatter.
I literally. Oh, it's right there. Come on. Yay. We only had one die.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't
Oh
you
my
have an easy
gosh.
way to figure this out?
He's so cool.
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
Yeah.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
Oh my gosh, he's so
It's
cool.
not over yet.
I can't.
I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
Esty, you're gonna. Oh.
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Oh.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down the list. Siraj is a liar.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position.
Oh. Dang. Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's over.
What happened just now?
Did
Members
you
of a
not
collective
see?
consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Selfish desire.
The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along? But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Yeah.
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia and stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Oh, he's there.
Sino? What are you doing here?
Hi, Sino.
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
Dang.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Do we have to? Can I leave? I want to leave.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Why can't you do it yourself?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham. But whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
Yeah.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all doomed? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilyas?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
Why can't you? Why is everybody telling me to apologize? No. You go tell him yourself.
All the test subjects have been taken away.
Yay.
I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Paimon's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the Academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with
Yee. Treasure. Sino is still dead. Oh no. It's so slow. Dang, I can't believe it's been like 2 hours already. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a short stream. I lied. Whoopsie.
The matter's settled. We can return now.
Okay.
I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
That's right.
I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Oh.
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base!
See ya.
Oh my gosh. Bro literally said bye.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Okay.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Ayo, bet. All the way. Oh, I have to go all the way back now. Hold on, I gotta. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew it.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Oh my gosh. It's the birthday boy.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
Oh my gosh.
You're not from the Academia, are you?
No, we're not.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place.
Very descriptive.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
And they were roommates.
Yes, Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey!
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham?
This is awkward.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
Bro.
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
And stuff.
But aren't you friends with him?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Are you serious? How could you? Of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
The sass.
I'll leave the books here.
Oh.
Paimon's dizzy from reading.
I'm too small brain.
Way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous! You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause, whew.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
Oh my gosh.
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
To be more precise, they had it out for Alhaitham.
Huh. So that's how things went.
What was
Such is
that
life.
look?
If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Bro, I've never related so much more.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air?
I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Bro.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You
Bro.
don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
I blame your curiosity, Paimon.
You whisper very loudly.
Yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you, too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
What were you actually interested in, Alhaitham?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere at the Academia, I suppose.
Correct. The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia.
I mean,
Soon,
I can't say
I'll
I'm
resign as
surprised.
the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
You have a pretty clear direction for yourself.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time.
Kaveh in the
You
background.
two should grab some dinner as well.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
Some yummies. Goodbye.
See ya.
Joke's on you. I'm staying in your house. Nice, nice. I actually do. Oh.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
Oh my god.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
Bro, stop.
You...
Dang, shots fired, dude.
I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
Bro.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan. And
Hey,
you'd have to
Zach.
pay me back eventually.
Yeah, I'm a PNG tuber. I debuted yesterday. So yeah.
Pretending
How are
that
you
you're not in
doing?
debt
It's been
is
a
as
while.
ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
Yeah.
Tell them to keep all
I didn't
this
realize
a secret.
that I haven't really
There's no need to hide it so carefully.
like
I think the truth's already
showed
out.
not showed
You're
but
such a
like
lightweight that a
nobody's
few
really
drinks
heard
at
my
the
voice
tavern had you
before.
spilling
So
all your beans.
yeah, this is what I
What?
sound like.
No, it can't be.
Oh yeah. It's not winter here, but it is kind of cold. Like I have my blanket on right now. Oh, what am I doing? Oh,
The name
crap.
Siraj doesn't ring a.
Oh
He isn't
no, I
someone
gotta
who
go
would
through
leave it.
this
I've
again.
always had a hard
No.
time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them
Come
as
on, I wanna leave.
geniuses. But even so, the
me
academia
out.
can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted.
And I suppose they'd let every.
Again,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
you.
yeah,
But
I
my
know.
salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what?
Oh, thank you.
At least I don't
I
have to be an
appreciate it.
architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You.
Yes, yes, I know.
I took time.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going.
Can you guys stop
Are you
bickering so I can
trying to
leave?
annoy me to-
You'll have to
Please.
blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest.
I love you
on the
both
other
now,
hand,
please.
Can you
Shut
think
up.
of any redeeming features?
Artistry, for sure.
So I'll have to bring.
Of course.
But why would I do
Oh
that?
my gosh.
Can't you just be
Please.
nice and
Pretending that
So
you're
much
not in debt-
dialogue.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
Let
There's
me
no
go.
need to hide it so carefully.
What? No, it can't be.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm just gonna press escape and hope for the best and not do that again. Okay, I actually do need to go over here. Alright, I think it's, yeah, it's this way. see if I have enough this time. Yes, let's go. Oh, dang. Low-key kind of disappointed. Okay. Now I gotta do the thing I actually came here for. Hold on. I gotta find it. Oh, crap. Wrong thing. Oh, that was weird. Locked. Hiya. Hey, let's go.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
Oh, what is happening? Oh. Yeah, I think it was more of like, I think after I debuted, I felt a little bit more comfortable. I'm not necessarily insecure about my voice. Sometimes it's just easier for me to text, but I know for you, it's easier to do like, voice messages. But I've been doing pretty good. I, low key, honestly, feel like I'm getting a little bit sick. My throat is kind of like scratchy, and I'm like, no, please. But other than that, I've been doing pretty good. Just chilling and trying to enjoy life the best that I can. Oh my gosh, it's coming. Yeah, we could totally talk in the future. I think I feel more comfortable
now.
now.
At your proposal. It's much better than the ones you showed me before, but I'd still like to make some changes.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's just the season for colds, because I feel like I just keep getting like slightly sick, but not sick enough to where I like have to take off of work or something. But honestly, if it doesn't get better by tomorrow, I might ask if I can like rest that day, which is kind of inconvenient, but like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But, which is really hard for me, but it's fine.
Oh, come on, not again. Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you? What's your issue
But yeah, I hope you feel
time?
better.
It's a bit hard to put into words, but the design still doesn't look quite right to me.
I have to say, that's a terribly vague and unconvincing explanation. Please enlighten me. What would feel more right to you?
For starters, don't you think this roof is jutting out a bit too far from the top? It looks almost like the head of a fungus. This door, too. I don't think it needs to be nearly this large. If you could reduce it to around my height, you could use the leftover materials to construct a few more rooms.
The roof and the door are the most fundamental parts of a building. If we were to change them, then what would be left of the design? Even if the soul of the building won't be lost, all traces of architectural style would be gone. Anyone with the slightest inkling of architectural knowledge would know to leave them alone.
Oh, it was blocked? Gotcha. No worries. I wasn't, like, concerned or anything. I know, like, things happen and then you have stuff to do, so I'm pretty chill.
Oh, I understand the principles of what you are saying, of course, but the truth remains that I'm still a bit unhappy with the design as is. Is there anything else that you can do? Oh, actually, I just got an idea. Can we get rid of all the extraneous sections on the roof, so the whole design will just be one vertical structure, similar to that of a tree trunk?
What?
Don't architects often say that symmetry makes everything more balanced and pleasing to the eye? This way, the proportions will be completely balanced.
Oh, gotcha. It sounds like it. Yeah, it does sound like he's voiced by Todd Habercorn, like, a lot. Especially now that you say it, I'm like, okay, yeah, it does sound like him. I wouldn't be surprised.
I really don't know how you managed to come up with such a ridiculous idea. Wait, don't tell me. Someone hired you specifically to commission me and put me through the ringer? Come to think of it, though, I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently. Anyway, that's it. I will not be working on this commission anymore. Goodbye. Maybe you can find yourself some other genius who'll be able to satisfy your demands.
Hey, young man, please wait. Oh.
Alright, here we go. Gotta go check on Kaveh. Oh, that's so pitiful. Kaveh, no.
Taking this commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Are you alright?
Hmm? Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern? Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
I saw you arguing with someone just now.
So you saw that, did you? Ugh, I thought I was in the clear. I made sure to double check that nobody I knew was around. Anyway, thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to it by now. Stress is just an inescapable part of being a working adult. Boss?
Yep.
I'll have a glass of wine. Same as last time. Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
I'll have a glass of juice.
Wine in a glass of juice, coming right up.
Give me that grape juice, bro. Oh my gosh.
I know you're already keeping a secret from me, but if you could add this one to the list as well, I'd really appreciate it. Arguing with a client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, other potential clients might be afraid to work with me. That guy, though, what was he even going on about? All those ridiculous demands of his? He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember talking to him.
Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out.
Oh my gosh.
You've got it, sir.
Kaveh, no.
I gotta say, though, it almost feels like you're saying that every other day now.
It really is every other day that you'd run into a client who knows nothing about construction requirements or architectural style. If this was in the past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences. But perhaps getting used to this just means that I've grown numb to it. I've worked on so many projects since graduation, and none of them have been approved at the first pass. I would spend a lot of time altering my designs, and by the time the clients were finally satisfied, all my passion and enthusiasm would be gone. It feels like I'm straying further and further from my artistic vision with every change I have to make. I suppose, though, that just sticking to your guns and completely disregarding other people's feedback would also not be a good thing. All of this makes
Yeah,
for
I
a real
feel that
paradox,
pain.
one that
I mean,
particularly crops up in my
I'm
work
not
too.
like an
In the end,
artist,
what is
but
the true meaning of art?
I do draw like
Should I
things
see
here
it
and
as a
there
divine
and
gift of
do different like
inspiration from the
artistic
gods,
stuff.
or an
but-
expression of the light of my own wisdom?
And just like adulting in general, just I feel Kaveh on that.
Here's your drink. How are you already spouting nonsense after just one glass?
You had Wendy's?
Your tolerance is usually much better
That
than
sounds good. What did you have from Wendy's?
Boss, what do you think is the meaning of art?
The meaning of art? Really, my friend, who in Sumeru understands art better than you? Anyway, I don't know about art, but I do know that I'm interested in business, and some patrons are waiting to be served. So, you'll have to excuse me for now. Just holler if you need anything.
What do you think, traveler?
Barbecue bacon burger. That sounds good. I usually get the Son of the Baconator with like a cherry Coke. That's like my go-to when I go to Wendy's. Let's see. Art is something that resonates with the masses, something that embodies the creator's efforts and dedication, something that embodies the creator's efforts and dedication.
Exactly. So our thoughts on the meaning of art are rather similar.
It's iconic, yeah.
In Sumeru, and especially Sumeru of the past, the arts are not a popular discussion topic. Trying to talk about the arts is basically the key to killing any conversation.
Oh, gotcha.
It's too bad that I'm not in my best form today. Otherwise, we could have talked about this for a little longer.
Let's do something else and clear your mind.
Sounds great to me. I don't even want to think about this project anymore. But what should we do? It's probably not a good idea to just drink until I pass out here.
Yeah. Please don't. No, that would shatter him, no. Why did you decide to become an architect?
Huh? Where did that come from?
I'm just curious.
I mean, it's not like it's some kind of secret. You probably already know some bits and pieces of my past.
Yeah, of course, Zach. I love hearing about people's stories and kind of what they come up with, what kind of goes on in their minds. It's really interesting. I make a lot of stories and do a lot of writing. Not so much anymore, but I used to be really into it. I want to get back into like writing short stories and stuff like that and developing my characters more. But I love hearing people's stories and kind of what they come up with. It's really cool.
My mother is also an architect. I've always adored her drawings, and when I was young, I used to sit next to her and watch her bring all kinds of buildings to life on paper. You could say my interest in architecture just naturally grew with time.
Would she be able to understand how you're feeling right now?
Perhaps. In fact, I have also seen my mother argue with her clients, but she would always quickly find the motivation to return to her work. Unfortunately, I've barely had any contact with her since she remarried and moved abroad.
Oh.
Even if I wanted to ask her about her ability to stay positive after an argument, it would seem rude to barge into her life again over something as trivial as that. I did remember something else, though. When my mother left, she only carried some small personal luggage with her. She left most of the belongings in the house to me.
I see.
At the time, she even told me that it would be great if I could learn a few lessons from her life experiences, so my life and career could go a little more smoothly. I hadn't quite come to grips with my emotions, and didn't really have it in me to go through any sentimental items, so I just packed anything with memories away in a box and haven't reopened it since. It's been a really long time. Now that so many years have passed, maybe I have finally developed the maturity I need to face those memories without losing my mind. Yeah, I should dig it out and take a look.
Do you think I can come with you?
Huh? Sorry, I've had too much to drink and wasn't thinking clearly. You're right. I should do these kinds of things with the support of a friend.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I can call you a friend now, right? Either way, thanks for reminding me that I can invite you to come along. Had I just gone back by myself, it would have looked like I'm deliberately trying to keep things from you. Ugh, thinking too hard about the words is giving me a headache, so I'll just give it to you straight. Thanks to your advice, I have decided to put my current projects on pause for now, and spend some time trying to rekindle the passion for my craft. If you want to stick around and see how this will turn out, you'll be sure to encounter some bits and pieces of my past. Do you think you'd find that too boring?
Yeah, I really like Hiroka. I think she's really cool. She's probably my favorite character of yours.
All right, then let's head back together. I mean, you already know where I live. Who knew that the day would come when I too would have some friends over? Let me see. I should have tidied up the place before I left the house this morning. Alhaitham shouldn't be home now either. He's usually in the records room at this time of the day. Anyway, there's no more time for drinks. I'll go take care of the bill.
Let's go. Going home with Kaveh. Yeah, I actually know a little bit of Japanese. I'm not anywhere near fluent. I can understand a lot more than I can speak. Um, but yeah, I took, I think like 4 years of it in high school. So I know a pretty decent chunk. I can read and I can write, and understand quite a lot. It's just hard for me to form sentences because Japanese grammar is a pain. But yeah.
Alhaitham isn't in, so feel free to sit wherever. I'll bring out the box. Oh, nothing. I just didn't realize how much time had passed. The box is pretty dusty, which means it's already been a while since I've moved into this place. And many years since my mother moved to Fontaine.
Oh, yeah, Persona is a good series to kind of like learn names and stuff because pronunciation is really hard, especially with like Japanese, because I feel like there's like a specific way that you have to say it. I mean, even I screw up sometimes. Like, I have to really train my brain. But yeah, that's good practice though. And I'm glad you're able to like learn how to say the Japanese names correctly.
I'm happy for her. I hope she'll be able to find happiness there. She raised me all by herself after my father passed away.
Oh,
it definitely wasn't
Kaveh.
easy for her. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see what I packed into this box. What are all these things?
Aw, it's a little picture. Is that a drawing?
Oh, I remember now. This is a drawing I made in Port Ormos.
Oh, that's
Obviously,
so
I
cute.
wouldn't call it anything special now, but I was less than 5 years old when I made this drawing. That's more
Dang.
than 20 years ago.
Wait.
You could say it's pretty good for a child of that age.
He's like 24, 25.
Now that I've
Hey,
said that
yo.
out loud, I suppose
Let's
I
go.
do have some level of artistic talent, right?
Of course. What the heck? Ooh, wait. I feel like both of these are backhanded. Ugh. Um. I'm afraid. Oh no. You don't sound as confident as you used to be.
Criticism and self-doubt have always been a part of the artistic process. Without criticism, there can be no improvement. It's normal for me to question my abilities from time to time. I admit that I may have spent a little too long questioning myself this time around, but as you know, the heart tends to dwell on whatever it pleases. Anyway, never mind. The more I talk about it, the less confident I feel. Let's see what else we have in the box. Ah, my building blocks! It's been years since I've last seen
Building
these.
blocks.
When I was a kid, I used to stack them super high, and could even stabilize the tower to keep it from tumbling over.
He's so precious. I can't. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Zach. Yeah, I need to make sure that I post in there too. I've just been so bad about like being in Discord servers. Like I'll see messages, I just won't reply, or I'll think I've replied and then I just don't. But yeah, I'll definitely post when I'm streaming there and try and keep track of that a little bit better. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, and this blueprint. I made it by copying my mother's sketch, and the aspect ratio was horrendous. It's still technically the first blueprint I made myself, though. I was super proud of myself when I finished it, and put it in the same pile as my mother's sketches, hoping she'd notice and compliment me for my good work. Unfortunately, my mother didn't realize that I had put it there. When she had a meeting with a client the next day, she handed my blueprint to him by mistake. The client was completely confused by this new blueprint, but apparently he felt too tongue-tied to question such a famous architect.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love cosplaying. I think I'm pretty basic when it comes to cosplay. But I enjoy it. I definitely have my favorite characters to cosplay, but I'm glad that you enjoy my cosplays. That means a lot.
It was only a few days later that he finally gathered up the courage to pay my mother a visit. He asked, "The door in this blueprint is even taller than the roof. Is this supposed to be part of the design?"
And what happened after that?
My mother took me with her to personally apologize to the client several times.
Oh no.
She didn't scold me about it in private, though. Instead, she went over all the steps required to draw a good blueprint, and was very patient throughout the whole process.
Aww.
I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, that's so precious.
Let's see, is there anything else left in this box? Huh.
Oh, is it a diary?
What was this again?
Is it Kaveh's diary? Oh my gosh. A notebook with a lock?
Ah, this is my mother's notebook.
Oh,
she used to write and sketch in it all the time. When I was a child, I used to be super fascinated by this notebook, and always pestered my mother to let me read it. After asking her a few times, she told me that I could read it as long as I could guess the password. Huh. Wonder why she didn't take this notebook with her. Did she leave it to me on purpose?
You could open it and take a look.
If only I could. I never managed to guess the password.
Even after all those years?
Hey, it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of inspiration. That's what we need to guess the password. Who knows? Maybe this time something will click in my head, and the answer will just present itself. Let me think. What could it be?
Your birthday?
I could tell what you were thinking. Don't worry, I tried all the easy guesses a long time ago.
Oh.
I've tried my name, my father's name, my mother's name, my grandparents' names on both sides, and all of our birthdays. I've tried every name and number remotely related to my family. I've even tried stuff like love you Kaveh, take care, and yours truly. I've tried every cheesy phrase and well wish in the book, but this lock has refused to budge. I wouldn't try that route again. I have a hunch that it won't be that simple. Also, if she really did use something like that, she'd never hear the end of it from the folks over at Haravatat if they ever found out.
Maybe we should just put it aside for now.
Yeah, you're right. Although I was hoping to find some words of wisdom from my mother, if I stop and think about it, her words may not be the advice that I need to hear right at this moment. Everyone's life journey is different. Traveler, you've visited many lands and met many people.
Cool.
So I'm sure you've run into situations where some advice wasn't exactly suitable for the situation at hand. Ah, I just got an idea though. If I want to rekindle the creative passion that I had before, instead of trying to unlock an old notebook, why don't I take a walk around the parts of town that had changed my life? What do you think?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
I'm glad you agree. Then let's start by taking a quick stroll around the academia.
Oh yeah, I love seeing cosplays of Ryuko. They're really cool. Ooh. Oh, that's so weird. It hasn't loaded in yet. Oh, well, I just fell through the map. Well, bro, what is this game? Hold on. That's hilarious. Okay, let's try this again. It was, wait, down? Did I go the wrong way? It was lower. How much lower? Like, lower? Lower? Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, it is this way. Wait, huh? Oh. How do I... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Where do you want me to go? Oh. This way? I think? Is it this way? I'm so confused. I would assume so. Oh, well now it says higher. What the heck? Where am I? I go... Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. I think just be careful with, like, questions like that, because, you know, they are still people and they kind of do their own thing, and some questions just don't really need to be asked. So just be careful with the questions that you do ask. But I'm glad you still enjoy, you know, their cosplays and everything.
Of all the places in the academia, I remember this one most. When my studies got busy, I used to pull all-nighters here trying to finish my blueprints.
You sound like you almost miss it.
Who doesn't miss their time at the academia? Life was a lot simpler then, and we all had far less troubles. I created many designs that I thought were beautiful in the House of Dana. I drew whatever came to mind, since I didn't have to care about budget constraints or turning them into reality.
Why did you like to draw in the House of Dana?
If I had to give a reason, it'd probably be because I like the ambiance here. The Academia also had a rule that allowed scholars to annotate any physical books they came across. As a result, the books here are chock full of scholars' wisdom across many generations.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I know Ayaka, her voice actor is also Ryuko's voice actor. I didn't know about the other one. Let's see. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, here, this is a great example. This book, History of Ancient Sumeru Architecture, contains some analysis that I did many years ago. Huh? Why is Alhaitham's handwriting also in here? When did he ever read this book?
Oh my gosh.
I guess it's probably from when we worked on that research project together. Anyway, he probably never cared to tell you this, but the House of Dana is where Alhaitham and I first met. I came here to do my homework, and saw him sitting by himself next to that row of bookshelves. A group of Haravatat scholars were chatting near him, but he looked as if he was too lazy to join them. There was a pretty stark difference between him and all the rest of them. It was my fault for feeling bad for him. I thought he must have gotten into some kind of trouble and went over to ask if he needed anything, not realizing that...
Not realizing that you were in fact the one in a whole heap of trouble?
Oh, Laura Post. Okay, yeah, I do know who that is. I forgot.
Alhaitham?
That's so cool.
Why are you here?
The House of Dana is a public space. Anyone can come here, no?
But shouldn't you be at the records room at this hour? You're not here to watch me make a fool of myself, are you?
You think I would derive amusement from watching you fall into depression over your life's various troubles?
Oh my gosh.
If that's the case, then I suppose I must have been entertaining myself for years. I came here to pick up a few files. If your voice hadn't managed to get through my soundproof earpieces, I probably wouldn't have noticed you.
All right. I admit I was probably overreacting just now.
Well, want to continue the story?
Probably not when he's right here with us. As his senior, I shouldn't try to tarnish his reputation.
There was nothing embarrassing or shameful about it. When I was still a student at the Academia, I once collaborated with Kaveh on a research project. A collaboration is usually beneficial for all parties, but due to issues with our personalities, we ended up going our separate ways before completing the project.
Yeah, I try not to get into like shipping stuff just because, or like even really talk about it, because I have like ships that I like that maybe not everybody agrees with, but I try not to like talk about it just because the controversy. But yeah, I totally get where you're coming from.
We had a number of differences, and they remain unresolved even today. But there's no point going into that right now. The more important question is, why are you at the House of Dana?
Oh yeah, I haven't played Pokemon Ultra Sun. I mean, I haven't kept up with like any of the games just because I can't afford it. But I think the last game that I played was probably Pokemon Legends Arceus. So I need to get back on that. I might actually play it on stream. Yeah, fans can get really toxic with shipping. That's why I kind of stay out of fandoms. Like I enjoy the different shows. I just don't really connect with people through the fandoms just because people can get a little weird, not gonna lie. Yeah, I might play Legends Arceus on stream because I'd started it, but then I kind of forgot about it, so I think I might just start over and play it on stream at some point. I don't know when, but yeah.
As a senior scholar, isn't it my responsibility to offer my friend a quick tour and explanation of the Academia's architecture?
I see. Then let me guess. Your next stop will be the pavilions around Razan Garden? Our famed architect sure loves showing off that corner to all his friends. Oh, and Kaveh, a lot of the books you annotated have been moved to the innermost section of that bookshelf over there. You'll have to dig them out yourself if you need to find them.
Huh? But why would you know that? Don't tell me you finally had an epiphany and realized that there's great virtue in respecting your elders' work.
Sure, if that will give you some self-confidence.
Dang.
Leave any words of thanks you may have to the ex-Grand Conservator. The last time he was here, he was complaining that he had received reports from current students. The main grievance being that the annotations are too long and difficult to read.
How far behind am I in Genshin? Pretty far, to be honest. Like, I've been playing pretty much every day, but it's only literally, like, to log on and do my dailies, and then I log off. So it's not even like I'm actually playing the game. I just do, like, stuff to get Primo Gems, and then I log off. So, and that's been, like, a few months. So I only recently started like getting back into Genshin. Streaming has also helped because it helps me to focus on something, so try and catch up a little bit with Genshin, especially with this new event and like the Kaya skin. I really want to do that, so I'm kind of working towards that and trying to catch up. But yeah, I'm pretty far behind, like at least a month behind. But yeah, Alhaitham, he's a riot. I love him so much. Yes, please no spoilers. I'm very far behind, but I appreciate you not spoiling anything. I mean, I'm sure I've seen some spoilers, but like I try to go in with an open mind.
As a result, the books you annotated have been moved to the back shelves.
What? But all of my annotations were extremely important. Instead of reporting me, they should have been thanking me for my service. The notes that I took, they couldn't have asked for a better analysis of those books. Okay, just you wait. I'm going to fix this right now. I'll dig all the books out and return them to the proper shelves.
Oh, we'll wait.
The laugh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting the laugh. Please, I can't with this man. He's... Oh my gosh.
Anyway, you were about to say he's feeling a bit down?
He was put through the ringer recently by a particularly difficult client.
Put through the ringer. What an interesting phrase. I assume he used those exact words himself?
Doesn't seem too far off from the truth, though.
He probably did suffer quite a bit, that's true. He always spends a lot of time editing his proposals, with the goal of satisfying as many of the client's preferences as possible. But the satisfaction of one client will not translate to general satisfaction with his work. Many problems in life can only be solved by a fundamental change of attitude. As the leading genius of Ksharawar, Kaveh should have both the right and the confidence to reject any unreasonable demands.
I like those Pokemon names.
There are plenty of architects in Sumeru who are inferior to him in skill, yet far more irascible in temperament. What's more, there are plenty of people who look up to such individuals as paragons of staying true to one's principles.
So the problem is with Kaveh?
Clearly, his predicament is inevitable, since he holds other people's feelings as more important than his own. Of course, each person is different, and we should respect the paths that they have chosen for themselves. Admonitions will serve no purpose. People tend to succumb to familiar pitfalls, and this is especially true for those who believe it's their duty to carry more burdens on their shoulders.
Looks like you were having an enjoyable chat while I was gone. Were you talking about me by any chance?
What do you think?
What else is there to talk about? Surely no one would be interested in talking about the files that you were browsing through earlier.
My goodness. Yeah, it's such a weird relationship. Like they both low key hate each other, but they also like still care about each other. Um, it's it's interesting. But I feel like they definitely do still care about each other. It's just, their personalities really clash. Like, uh, Kaveh is very emotionally driven, and Alhaitham is very like, um, what is it? Like his choices are more logistical. Kaveh's are more emotional, so they kind of butt heads a lot. And like their beliefs are a lot different because of that. At least from my knowledge, that's kind of what I get from it. But yeah, they're they're interesting. Yeah, they are like yin and yang.
Anyway, you should take a look at this. Look at this comment on page 82. Dear Kaveh, thank you so much for annotating this book in such detail. It was a great help to me. See that? Now that's how a student should treat their seniors.
And it looks like you're already in a much better mood now. It really doesn't take much to make you happy, huh?
Me? Happy? I'm mocking that retired blockhead for being so full of himself. He understands nothing about the true beauty of architecture. When I can find some time, I'll have a serious talk with him about making sure these books are put where they belong.
Why don't you just move all the books yourself? It's not like he hasn't cursed you out before. What was that nickname he gave you while you were in the academia? The Urchin of Kasharawar?
Wait, what?
Kaveh had a habit of scribbling and writing in all kinds of books.
Hey! You didn't need to bring that up. At least not when I'm still standing here. Oh, actually, I also found a really old sketch in one of the books over there. See? Doesn't it remind you of something?
An arc bridge?
Huh? Don't tell me even you don't get it.
Don't ask me. This is the time you specifically put aside
Oh
to
my
brag
gosh.
about yourself. Feel free to hoard all the spotlight you want.
You... In that case, allow me to explain. Although this sketch is a little abstract, you can plainly see from the road plans that this was an original concept for the expansion of Port Ormos.
We can also plainly see that the designer was a huge fan of this project. It's the project he loves to talk about the most, second to the Palace of Alcazarzaray.
If I don't keep bringing up the neat projects that I've done, how would anyone know that I was the one who did them in the first place? There shouldn't be any complaints about Port Ormos. If I remember correctly, the construction process was very smooth, everything was made ready ahead of time, and there were very few safety concerns.
There are indeed no records of any complaints about this project. A most impressive achievement.
See? What did I tell you? Come on, let's take a stroll through Port Ormos next. I'll tell you all about the designs I made for the place.
Are you going to come to Alhaitham?
No need. It's almost time to clock out
Dang.
for the day, and I don't intend on bringing any unfinished work home.
Suit yourself. It's not like you know how to appreciate artistry anyway. Let's go, traveler. I'll take you to Port Ormos.
Oh my gosh, I love Port Ormos. Can't believe I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I literally said I was gonna do a short stream. I lied to myself. Yeah, things do change. Yeah, it's like you have an idea of what you like want to do, and then
Port
it's like,
Ormos.
oh, actually, I changed my mind. Did you design one of the buildings here?
No, I didn't design any one specific building. Most of my work here concerned structural renovation.
I see.
Port Ormos had already existed since I was still a young child. It wasn't as large as it is now, though. It only came to its current size after a sizable expansion. I was part of that project. The arch bridge over there, for example, that was one of my designs.
Oh, how did you come up with the idea for it?
When I was first tasked with the project, I decided to reference the growth patterns of nearby trees to split Port Ormos into 2 levels. My goal was to improve the overall utilization of space. We ran into a lot of issues during construction, but thankfully, we were still able to achieve the original vision. Residents can now behold all the ships entering and leaving the harbor from the vantage point of the bridge, while visitors can recognize the site of Port Ormos from a long ways away. I was still young and new to the trade back then. I could hardly believe that an idea in my head could become reality and remain in the world for many years to come. The true cornerstone of the creative process. The point about the design that will be ultimately used to judge its true worth. It was the first time that it became crystal clear in my mind. Once built, a building will continue to stand. Countless people will see it, and countless more will step inside it. Its final worth, whether it's good or bad, will be assessed by the countless generations of people that interact with the building during their lives.
I'm sure the residents of Port Ormos really enjoy it.
You think so? I'm glad to hear that. But even with this project, I still had one small regret. My budget was tight, and I was unable to use the higher quality timber I had originally intended for the design. I knew that some concessions on aesthetics would be needed as soon as I agreed to a proposal that prioritized the practical functions of the project. Us creative types know better than anyone that most projects cannot be completed without a few regrets. Even the Palace of Alcazarzare was not perfect.
But having no regrets would also mean you had no higher hopes for the future.
Yeah, you're right. I should learn to look toward future opportunities and believe that any regrets I have can be overcome in time. We've spent long enough here. There's still one last place I want to go, but it's a little far. Would you be interested in a quick trip to the desert?
Oh, dang. Okay, I wouldn't mind.
Great. Most of my projects over the last few years have had something to do with the desert, partially because there's a special place there that I often visit. This is a rare opportunity, so why don't you come along and see it for yourself?
My
if you ever feel
favorite
down,
song.
maybe you'll be able to go there and feel better too.
Where is it? Oh, there. Yeah, I'm glad we're friends too.
Who would have thought that so many primal constructs could have congregated here while I was gone? We won't be able to sit and talk peacefully with these guys around. Let's clear the area.
Yeah, no problem. I always try to help when I can. I mean, I feel like I've gotten really busy lately, just not even with streaming, but just life in general. So it's been really hard to like help. But yeah, whenever I can, I'm always happy to do it. So thank you for letting me help you. No! No! Why are we all like half health? Oh.
Let's play.
Okay.
Come at me.
I'm still sad I never got Kaveh. Come on.
Order guide you.
you can get away?
Oh, I don't have a hydro. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna help me.
Scanning.
Oh, shoot. Bestie, stop hitting me. Hold on.
Yahoo! Yeah.
A process of elimination.
Feast your eyes! Sight clear.
Here you are. How bold.
Solidified. I will have order.
Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah, I'm glad you have somebody else
Isn't
that
this
can
place
help too,
great?
so you can still
I
get
often come here to
stuff
clear my
done
mind
when I'm not
dealing
available.
with a difficult situation. You know what I mean. Everyone finds themselves in frustrating situations once in a while. Just take me as an example. My family life got shaken up quite a bit when I was young. I struggled in school, and I got into a huge pile of debt building the Palace of Alcazarzaray. Although Alhaitham thinks that it's because of my personality that I continue to live in the shadow of the past, I think it's also just a part of life. Plus, if I look back, I've honestly had my fair share of
Oh,
good
wow.
luck as well.
That's a pretty powerful
You could probably
character.
say I followed in the path of my mother. Like her, I've gained a name for myself as an architect, built something that's seen as my magnum opus, and found many projects that others have entrusted to me to finish.
You also haven't completely lost your passion for life.
Life is too boring when you live with no enthusiasm and passion. Only those who believe in the inherent meaning of it can capture the small nuances of everyday life and turn them into inspiration for beautiful designs. Of course, I will concede that loving something also means taking it to heart. So to an extent, caring is also a source of pain. If I didn't love my work, I wouldn't be so torn up about it all the time. But still, isn't this place beautiful? Despite the erosion from the winds and changing seasons, you can still perceive its past beauty and glory. With different landforms come different architectural styles. The desert's history has left it with few records regarding its buildings, so I often visit the desert to investigate things in person. The site here has moved me ever since the first time I laid my eyes on it. I told myself that one day, I would also be able to create buildings that move others. My pain will one day fade into nothing, just as I reach the end of my life. But buildings are different. They are far more valuable than most materialistic
okay, that makes
things,
sense.
and far more durable than human flesh. As long as there remain souls in the world who can decipher the meaning behind them, they will also have acknowledged me across the vast stream of time. If you were to ask me what art is, that would be my answer.
Now that's more like the Kaveh I know.
You think so? But I feel I've always been like this. Remember that question I brought up before? The one about whether I should see art as a divine gift of inspiration from the gods, or as a product of my own existential struggle. I still haven't found an answer to that yet. But if art wasn't inherently paradoxical and enigmatic, then people probably wouldn't be drawn to it. Those who pursue art will be unable to avoid the pain that it naturally brings. Will often be floating on cloud 9 one second, and sinking in a mire the next. I'll try gathering my thoughts again once I've found a way to define art in the first place. In any case, thank you so much for listening to everything I had to say.
I love that. Okay, I see. Well, that took kind of a while. I forgot how long this game takes to play. Um, but, let's see. That was pretty much all I wanted to do tonight. Well, I just wanted to do Kaveh's Hangout since it was his birthday, technically yesterday. But, yeah, that was fun. I am definitely a Kaveh Kinney, like, a lot. I mean, as soon as I saw him, I was like, absolutely. Like, I love this man so much. But that was very, honestly, sobering. Like, I enjoyed that. It was very real. But, Reborn roleplay? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, just whenever you can. There's no, like, pressure to come to my streams, but I appreciate anytime you're able to make it. It means a lot. Um, but yeah, thank you so much, Zach, for joining me. It was a very last minute stream, and I was not planning on streaming this long. And I still have to work tomorrow. I might take the day off just because if my voice isn't better by tomorrow, then I might like actually need to, because my job requires me to use my voice quite a lot. So I might actually need to rest my voice, but I'll see what they say. Um, but yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I have that's where I kind of relate to Kaveh, is I have a hard time resting, like just not doing anything. I feel like I constantly have to be doing stuff. I can't just sit down, even if I'm like feeling sick. A lot of times I'll just keep going. And I actually just talked to somebody about that too, like making sure that I take care of myself, so that way I can do my best, and I'm not pushing myself beyond my limit. Um, but yeah, so I'll probably call them tomorrow and figure out, because the person I talked to earlier, they were like, yeah, if you need to rest, you need to rest. Doesn't matter the circumstance. So I'll probably call them tomorrow and just be like, hey, I think I need to rest my voice. But yeah, thank you for joining. Uh, Hope you have a great rest of your day. Always try to do your best and take a break every now and then. Yes, that's so important, and I tell people that all the time, but I don't take my own advice, so I definitely need to start doing that. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm probably gonna try to get some sleep, and then yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was like looking and I was like, oh man, we're almost to like 20 followers. That's crazy. But yeah, I will hopefully be streaming more, at least once or twice a week, depending on my schedule. Um, oh, thank you. Yeah, I made a TikTok, for like content like this and maybe my cosplay content. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and get some rest. And yeah, thank you for joining me on this long journey that took way longer than it probably should have, but I'm slow and wanted to kind of just enjoy my time. But yeah. Yeah, I need to listen to some of his fan dubs. He's really cool. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. Gonna try and get some sleep. Um, yeah, I'm glad you had a blast. That's so encouraging to hear, because I never know, like, I definitely need the feedback, on like what I can improve on, what you enjoyed, so that way I can, be a better streamer, because this is my first time ever doing this. So yeah, alrighty, well, I'm going to sleep now. Have a great rest of your day. And I will put the VOD on my YouTube channel as well, so it'll be there if you want to go back to anything that you missed. But thank you. Yeah, she's a kitsune, so like a Japanese fox. But yeah. Yeah, you take care too. Alrighty. Good night for me.